Hi, just Cindy here with my big Texas hair. It came out much larger than I thought. I have naturally curly hair and bought these old, they're right here, there. So I don't know if you're old enough to remember these things. They actually were heated in the 90s. Those aren't heated. I just put them on my damp hair and boom, when they came off. And yeah, so anyhow, we're going to be talking about Hush and the Shop Hush. They're the same company. Let's put it that way. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So let's get into that, and you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hush, it's, I believe, www.shophush.com. But, and you can use the website, that's fine. But the app is where you want to be if you're in the U.S. It's only available to those in the U.S. It's available for download from the Apple iTunes Store and then from the Google Play Store. So this app, actually Hush. I just call it Hush because that's what the app is. The website, it actually seems to be different because I've ordered a lot of things and I actually was, I didn't have access to the app at a moment and I wanted to just check on an order. Well, it showed that I had no order. So I guess they do consider themselves sort of separate. Now, the app, like I believe I just said, it is only for those in the United States. If I didn't say that, I apologize. But so if you're in the U.S., download that app. If you already know about them, then just leave me a comment or something like that to let others know how much you like it or if you've had any issues. I have had actually 2 issues. Recently, a box, it showed it was delivered to the front desk, which is my apartment complex, but they kept telling me they couldn't find it. Well, finally I called, got the manager on the phone, and they found it, basically. And I'd already begun writing to them, and they, just as they got back to me, I told them, never mind, we found it, or they found it at my apartment complex. So, but the other thing was I got a palette that the black eyeshadow in it broke of all the colors. So they were great. They I took pictures and all, did all the appropriate steps that you should do. If you really have a broken eyeshadow, you need to take pictures and send that in. They didn't ask me for them, but I'd already given them to them. So it made the process faster. They basically just answered me back, hey, we're sending you another palette and we apologize about that. And they sent it very quickly. They normally send things very quickly anyhow. So, but it was like 2 days or something. It was so quickly. And they're coming from California, just like ColourPop and all of that. If you order this and ColourPop at the same time, for a little while, you don't really necessarily know which order is coming. So let's talk about the 4 most recent palettes that I've purchased. Now they just dropped 4, I believe it was like Thursday. I was kind of on their Huda dupes, and I was kind of on the fence about them. And now the best deal, the set of 4, is sold out. There's a real colorful palette that I'm interested in. That one is sold out. And those are only $10 each, which is really good because just a few months ago is when I found Shop Hush, and their prices for most palettes have gone from $10 to $12, or I don't know if they had $16 palettes before, but they have some $16 palettes. But they also have all kinds of other makeup. They have skincare, sheet masks, lip masks. I've on Good Friday, or I'm sorry, Black Friday, I bought so much stuff. but it was so cheap. Then they also have a point system, and I don't know if they have it on the website, but it definitely is on the app. You get 10 points a day. All you have to do is click on the app and go to your account, and that's the first thing that pops up. And you hit claim. It's like a penny a day, but trust me, it adds up. I've only been using the app for about, goodness, I'd say I found it maybe about September. I'd have to look specifically. And I've pretty much only bought palettes that have dropped, and I have like 919 points. And no, I have not spent $919 there. Hardly that. Now I've gotten a lot of palettes, and I got gifts from there for people, but nevertheless. So let's get into these palettes, and I'm gonna, because this is the way I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you these 4 palettes and what they look like, and this one, Vice. This is what I am wearing, and I'm going to swatch this one for you. The others, I'm just going to show you just to kind of see. This is a broad talking about what Shop Hush is about, or the Hush app. And I believe I already said it, but the website is more so for those who are international. They encourage you to download the app if you live in the U.S. I think I forgot to mention you get free shipping as well, which I love free shipping. I hate paying for shipping. I detest it. If you order something for $2, the shipping's free. There is no threshold you then have to meet. It's incredible. So, you know, not only do they have great dupes, if you're on a budget, and I'm on a budget. Plus, you know, when all of these palettes drop and you really want all of them, this is a way to get a form of them. And the ones that I've used, I can't attest to all of them. The ones I've used have been good. I will tell you, this is made by Face Candy. So is this other one, Wild, which I've had for a while, which I have not dipped into yet. And then I have another, it's called their Sugar Palette. And I haven't seen it on there lately, but anyways, those are made by Face Candy. They're not my favorite. My favorite is Bad Habit. Now, that's just me. All of the palettes that I have of Bad Habit that I have used, I love them. They go on well. There's not much fallout, although there is some. This went on well. It blended fairly well. The darker colors were a little harder to blend. And it's the pigmentation is there. So, but it did have more fallout than I noticed from Bad Habit. And this is what the palette looks like. And I will show you swatches here shortly. I'm going to first do them without primer. And so this is Winner. You can see all the names there. Winner, The Keys, Miami. Get Down. Is that, oh, Kingpin. I thought it said pumpkin. Why would it be pumpkin? Purple Palms, which is really pretty. Anyway, Bust, Undercover, and Hit It. So, that's not showing up as well. The Keys. This is Purple Palms. Kingpin. Get Down. better view in a minute. Okay, bust. Oops, putting my same finger. Undercover, and then hit it. Okay, so this is them swatched from Winter to the Keys, Miami. Get Down. Oh wait, I think that's Purple Palms. Then Kingpin. This is Get Down. Then that is Bust, Undercover, and last but not least, Hit It. So I'm going to wipe my arm off. I've shown you the swatches without any primer. And just forgive my camera work here. Working with one of those flexible tripods while I do this so I can have my hands free. Let me grab a concealer brush. Because this is what I did tonight, actually. So I'm gonna do this all the way up my arm. My arm is primed. So here's the palette again, and I've now primed my arm with NYX eyeshadow base, the white, red and white. I particularly like this. I have Urban Decay and Too Faced. I think I have the Insurance, and I prefer this. So there's Winter. This is the shadow that I got wet, so you can probably tell by looking at that. But it's very lovely. Let me see if I can get some more of that on there. There. It's what I had on my lid, and I also used it on my brow bone as well. And then Purple Palms. That color is beautiful. I use that in my crease. I'm sorry, if I said crease, I'm gonna go brow bone. I use the Keys on my brow bone and lid. Get Down. Apologize, I'm trying to make sure you can get the best idea by wiping and drying my hands, wiping my hands with a wipey, a makeup wipey, and oops, there's Bust, Undercover, and last but not least, and I didn't use these colors, which you can probably have told, that's Hit It. So let's try to hold that out. How about that? That's better. So from down by my wrist, that's Winter, and then the Keys, and then Miami, and then this darker purple burgundy color is Purple Palms, and the next one is Kingpin. You can't totally tell that that's a shimmer, but it is. And then that is Get Down next to it. And then that next shade that looks it shows up kind of olive greenish is Bust. The next one is Undercover, which is a shimmer. And then Hit It is last. And that is a matte. Let's see, of all of these, Winter, which is right there on my wrist, that is a shimmer. The Keys, which is next to it, is a shimmer. And Kingpin, which is that one in the middle, is a shimmer.
And then undercover, right there, is a shimmer, the one in the middle, which it might be catching some of that. And I might be making you feel like you're going on a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna just show you also, which I didn't mention, but I meant to. This is on my iPad. You can see the Hush app right there. And just hit it. And actually, I've been so busy tonight. There it comes up. You on the app also, if you spend $35, you get a free gift. And hopefully on the Android, I heard that the Android's updated. I had an Android phone. That was not an option on Android. I think you're lucky if you were able to even really use the app. So, and then you're gonna hit this little man right there. Where are you guys? I have 929 points, so that's pretty cool. The challenge is right there. I had, because it's I'm used to dealing with my phone, so since this is larger, you just scrolled up. I don't want to scroll down too far for reasons, and I know you're getting some glare, and I apologize about that, but this will give you the idea that you just hit claim. You hit claim, and now you can see I have 939 points. This is the new drop, the after. Oh, it's back in stock. Ooh, should I get it? Should I get it, guys? I might. Anyways, there, and then this one, the Aftershock eyeshadow palette, I'm interested in that. The others I'm not so interested in, which you're probably not getting a good view, but go download that app and check it out. You can see there's Dream State. It's $14. I forgot they're in between $12 and $14 most of the time. Now that there's these others are $10. That's pretty good because they're 9 shadows. And let's see if we can find Vice on here. There it is. Vice is also 9, and it's $12, and that's Face Candy. And like I said, Bad Habit is my favorite, so that's about it. I also wanted to apologize for my hair, if I haven't already done so. It was because I mentioned that my hair is curly, and it did come out crazy. But then I was flipping it, that's how I normally do. I kind of flip back and forth. And I was kind of looking like a toucan or something. But anyways, if you can put up with that, you can put up with me for sure. I don't mind it so much, but I just wanted to point out that, yes, I was aware. Well, I wasn't aware at the time. I am aware even putting this video up. So that's Vice there for you. Next is Wild. Oh, by the way, Vice is, from what I understand, a dupe for, I don't know the name of it, but for a Kylie palette. It's the purple one. I know I've seen, I saw Allegra do a tutorial with that palette. So, and it was beautiful. I wanted it, but it's so expensive. I can't justify that. And I was hoping they would come out with a dupe, but I didn't really give it a lot of thought. And then that was out really quickly. Sometimes it's slow, and sometimes it's really, really quick. So this is Wild. Wild is a dupe for the Kat Von D Sinners and Saints palette. Of course, it doesn't have the shape or look of it, but the colors are pretty spot on. I've seen videos. Let me take that off so you can maybe see them a lot better. So there's look at that. Beautiful colors. Haven't used it yet. I will let you know what I do. And when I do, I'll probably do something like this. Just do a look and then swatch them for you, and it'll be a pretty quick video. Then
next is the Artistry palette from Bad Habit. I heard that I was trying to find out information like what palette is this a dupe for, because I'm not familiar myself, and I couldn't. I read it was one for a Huda palette, but I don't know that it is. It does kind of remind me of the new, what is it called, Soft Glam that's coming out. Did Bad Habit put out their own palette prior to Huda? I don't know. Is it Huda? I think it's Huda. I'm gonna text them. We want to just Huda, you know. I'm being silly. I'm actually quite silly most of the time. Or grouchy. It's one way or the other. It's either leave me alone or I'm in such a silly mood. People are like in my family are like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on?" So the last palette is called Dream State. This is I cannot remember the name of the palette, but it's the really pretty Fenty palette that's all like metallic shimmer shadows, and the colors are beautiful. I can't wait to dig into this. Knowing me, it will take forever, but when I do, again, I'll do a very similar video, except I'll probably cover, you know, Hush a little bit just in case there's new people here when I get to it. But basically, I just wanted to give you guys an overview and tell you about Hush in case you hadn't heard about them. And if you had heard about them but maybe hadn't ordered or were worried about, you know, is this too good to be true? No, these are great palettes. I love them. I especially love Bad Habit palettes. That is me personally. You comment below if you feel otherwise, because I want, you know, if people, I don't want people to not order Face Candy or Oakland. I have one palette that I needed. I used once, and that was, and it could have just been the palette. We all know that formulations vary. I mean, this is by Bad Habit, the Dream State, but it's all shimmers. So, you know, that's gonna definitely differ from this, which had mostly, well, it has mattes and shimmers. But they're not, I can tell by looking at them, well, at least by the look of them, they don't look as shimmery as Dream State. So there is that on Shop Hush and the Hush app. So I would highly encourage you to try it if you can afford it. But here is where we go. The giveaway that I talked about that I wouldn't be starting until February. I'm not at 100 followers yet, so I would really appreciate trying to get that number to 100 by the end of the month when I do the giveaway. All the information that you need to know, what you need to do, because if you watched my videos from the beginning, I've kind of changed my mind on exactly how I'm going to do a giveaway. It will be below. And here's a peek at 2 things I have for you guys, and there will be more. This is just 2 things so far. I got, and I'm gonna cover that. I got an Anastasia blush kit for you guys, and it is the Radiant blush kit. And then I bought so many of these, but I'm loving them. I really, y'all, I feel like I'm giving away a child. I love these. I'd heard about MAC Prep and Prime, or what is it called? Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Yeah. I love it. I love facial sprays though, but I've been using this a lot. I use about 3 or 4 different sprays when I do my makeup, with full makeup. So this will be a part of the giveaway. Those 2 things alone. So, and just so you know what this is from the Christmas collection. And it's the new scents. And they're all 1 ounce bottles. So it's 3 ounces. And the full size of the Prep and Prime is 3.2 ounces, I believe. So you're basically getting a full bottle and getting to try the new scents if you haven't yet. And I will tell you, I've tried all of the scents. My favorite, I was shocked, is lavender. I'm a coconut lover, and I thought I was going to love coconut. Coconut really, and I don't have an extreme strong sense of smell, but coconut, I just don't smell it there. So who knows what's up with that? So the rose is nice and very subtle. Coconut, nothing, no smell. I mean, they work great. That's the main thing, is not how they smell. They work great. And the lavender, it's not overpowering. It's just, I can smell the lavender, and it's very soothing. So I need to try the original. So the next time, like when I run out of these guys, probably what I'll do is pick up, if I can afford it, to buy both, the regular. And so I know if I like that. I've heard that has kind of a herbal smell to it. And then probably I'll be picking up the lavender because it's my fave. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell so you'll know when I'm putting up these videos. And so, you know, you also know when the, as the giveaway progresses, you know, what's going on. And there'll be more giveaways every month. At the end of every month, there will be a giveaway. So I've had a lot of fun teaching y'all a little bit about Hush. And I hope you learned something from this. If anything, you learned about the giveaway video, ding dong. So y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.